Hello learners, today we are going to revise Pretechnical Studies paper, the Grade Master 2025, the Kenya Junior School Education Assessment. Section A has got 30 marks and it is mostly contains choices, the A, B, C and D. And then the section B is 50 marks. This one is open-ended questions. So allow me to start straight from where the question starts. That is question number 1, and it says, in a world where industries continue to grow and automation is increasing, why is it important for students to acquire pre-technical skills at early stage of their education? So the answer is to acquire skills and prepare for self-employment. Number 2, Mr. Njoroge invited a resource person at his workplace to address his employees on both physical and online threats. What is the main reason why he made the arrangement to emphasize on this awareness? Now, when we talk about a physical and online threat to digital devices, when we talk about physical threats, we are talking about those threats that normally occur to the computer externally, that is theft and physical damage and electrical shocks. Also, we have dust in the work environment. When we talk about online threats, we are talking about the cyberbullying. We have phishing. We have virus attack. We have malware. We have ransomware, and so on and so forth. So the question asks, what is the main reason why he made the arrangement to emphasize on this awareness? I repeat, Mr. Njoroge invited a resource person at his workplace to address his employees on both physical and online threats. What is the main reason why he made the arrangements to emphasize on this awareness? And for much ado is that it was to prevent dangers such as cyberbullying, unauthorized access, and physical harm that can disrupt productivity. Question number 3: what is importance for technicians, workers to use raised platform drawn below when performing a certain work? So this one is our ladder. This one is our ladder. And what is the main reason of using a ladder in a workplace? The answer remains to be to enhance safety and provide a stable service that reduces risks of falling. To enhance safety and provide a stable services that reduces risks of falling. Now, when we talk about raised platforms, these are platforms that provide stable backgrounds when we are working. Examples of these platforms, raised platforms, we have the workbenches, we have ladders, we have trestles, we have steps, we have ramps. So those are examples of raised platforms that we use in our working environment. Question number 4: if a school offers clubs, mentorship programs, and project-based learning, what is the most likely benefit for learners in terms of nurturing their talents? Now we are saying that if a school offers clubs, mentorship programs, and the project-based learning, what is the most likely benefit for learners in terms of nurturing their talents? Now, it builds creativity and identify specific skills they have. Question number 5: which one of the following is the reason why dimensioning in technical drawing follow standard consistent units? The answer is to ensure clear communication. Question number 6. Why is it necessary to use a plane scale when drawing objects that cannot be represented in actual size on paper? The reason is to enhance accuracy and proportionality. Number 7. Mr. Omondi wanted to construct his dream house. Which one of the following is the reason why he purchased concrete and fiberglass materials? They are made of 2 or more materials to provide versatility. Now, these are composite materials. Composite materials are materials that are made of one or two materials. That is one or two materials. In woodwork, why is seasoning of timber considered a critical step before using it for making furniture or construction? So, seasoning of timber increases durability and prevents warping. Now, we have 2 types of seasoning timber. We have the air method, and then we have the kiln method. Air is the natural method, and then the kiln method is the artificial method. Which one is the reason for using tools drawn below? So we have been given a pencil, and then we have been given a steel rule. So what is the use of a pencil and a steel rule is that so the question asks, which one of the following is the reason of using the tools drawn below before beginning to cut or drill? So this is used to reduce material wastage. Now we use a pencil and a steel rule. We make sure we mark those points to avoid what we call or to reduce material wastage. Question number 10. If a fire starts in the workshop and someone panics and runs in all directions, that should be trained. What should learners be trained to do? If a fire starts in the workshop and someone panics and runs in all directions, what should learners trained to do? So, what are the learners going to be trained to do? They are going to be trained on how to try to put out fire. In case of fire in a workshop, learners should be able to put out that fire. They should be trained to be able to put out that fire. When Abigail, a grade 9 learner, uses a smartphone to record lectures, edit photos, and manage her calendar, which of the following best describe how digital devices benefit our daily activities? So the devices allows what we call multitasking. Now that we have what we call the learner is used to record lectures, to edit photos, and to manage her calendar. So it is multitasking, and this is a characteristic of computer that is known as versatility. Versatility, that is, the computer can be able to perform more than one function. Amina is curious why she cannot physically touch. That is question number 12. Amina is curious why she cannot physically touch Microsoft Word but can use it to write her school reports. Which is the best explanation she should receive? Which is the best explanation she should receive? So number 12, the answer is that it refers to programs and instructions that is good for computer. So this Microsoft Word is a software, is an application software. Remember, in software we have 2 classifications of software. We have system software, then we have the application software. So categorically it is a software. So it falls under either of the 2, the system or the application software. But mostly it is under the application software. It varies with the gadgets we use. 3 of the following are types of visual programming used in Kenya. Which one is not? My PowerPoint, Scratch, Microsoft Word, Blocking. Now, the answer remains to be the PowerPoint. PowerPoint is not a feature of visual programming. So, in visual programming, we have Scratch, we have Microsoft Code or the Microsoft Code, and then we have Sprite. Which one of the following is the best reason why visual programming is useful to a grade 8 learner who is learning coding for the first time? A. It offers colorful blocks, drag and drop action that enhances learning. B. It replaces all written programming languages. C. It makes them learn faster without understanding logics. D. It's fun using it. So the answer is A. It offers colorful blocks, drag and drop action that enhances learning. Number 15. Why is scientific calculator considered a special purpose computer while a laptop is a general purpose computer? The diagram represents the above computers. Now we have a laptop and then we have a calculator. A scientific calculator is considered a special purpose computer while a laptop is a general purpose computer. Why is a scientific calculator considered a special purpose computer while a laptop is a general purpose computer? Now, a laptop is considered a general purpose computer while a scientific calculator is considered a special purpose because the special purpose computers perform specific tasks while laptop perform many tasks. So for a calculator is used to calculate most of the time. A calculator performs several tasks. That's why it is a general purpose computer. Number 16. Learners from Kidaria Junior School uses internet. They use internet to access online lesson, collaborate with other learners from United Kingdom and submit assignments. What is the key advantage they are enjoying? A. The internet enables globalization. B. Internet is faster. C. They avoid face-to-face learning. They no longer need to read textbooks. So the answer remains as B. That is, the answer remains as the internet enables globalization. So because they are learning with the others in the United Kingdom, it means the internet allows globalization. 17. Mrs. Kamau received an email that looked like a form from her bank asking for a password and ID number. What type of online threat is this? So this is phishing. This is phishing. Remember, we have cyberbullying, we have hacking, we have virus. So, but in this case, the answer is A, phishing. Number 18. Which one of the following is not a characteristic of a digital device? Now, digital devices are computers. So, we have characteristics of computers. And characteristic number 1 is speed. Number 2, accuracy. Number 3, diligence. Number 4, versatility. Number 5, reliability. So those are some of the characteristics. So for in this case, we have also automation. So the question asks, which one of the following is not a characteristic of digital device? A, fast. B, accuracy. C, fragile. D, automation. So the answer is C, fragile. Number 19. Alan wanted to purchase an output device to be used in a cyber cave. Day-to-day operations. Which one of the following is not a factor you should put into consideration? Alan wanted to purchase an output device to be used in a cybercafe day-to-day operations. Which one of the following which one of the following is not a factor you should put in consideration? Is it A, type or model, B, compatibility, C, volume of output, D, speed? So it should be compatible with other computer devices. The volume of the input also is a consideration. Speed. So the answer is A, type or model. Number 20. Which one of the following is not an input devices? So input devices are devices that we use to enter into information into a digital device. We use them to enter information into a digital device. And we are saying that we have A, keyboard, B, microphone, C, mouse, D, printer. So printer is not an input device, it is an output device. Number 21. Kibet is visually impaired. She was given the Kenya note drawn below. So this is a 50 shilling note. So how could he confirm if the note was genuine? A, we have watermark. B, we have serial number. C, we have raised print. D, we have the security thread. And the answer is C, the raised print. The raised print in the 50 shilling note. I hope we are continuing together as you prepare for your next exams. Let us revise together. Which one of the following is the reason why Madam Alice usually prepares a budget at the end of every month? So, reason for budgeting. A, enables her spend all the money at once. B, prevents her from planning for future needs. C, enables her save a lot of money. D, enables her manage her income and expenses wisely. So, the reason for budgeting is that D, enables her manage her income and her expenses wisely. Question number 23. The difference between income and expenses is called. So those are some of the questions that they normally ask, and I want to say the answer is profit or saving. That is the differences between income and expenses. The differences between. Question number 24. Three of the following are importances of financial planning in income management. Which one is not? A, helps with efficient budgeting. B, assisting in risk management. C, improves cash flow. Leads to achievement of financial independence. Three of the following are importance of financial planning and income management. Which one is not? Helps with inefficient budgeting. B, assists in risk management. C, improves cash flow. D, leads to achievement of financial independence. The answer is A, helps with inefficient budgeting. If it was helps with efficient budgeting, that would have been the importance of financial planning. Number 25. Diamond wanted to start a production unit in town. Which one of the following is the most reliable market information? The most reliable market information. A, customer surveys. B, personal opinion. C, social media. D, gossips. So I hope this one is trying to ask for sources of business ideas. And the sources of business ideas is listening to what people say, conducting market surveys, building on one's hobbies. Another one is reading these magazines. Then spotting a market niche or a market gap. So, is it A, customer surveys, B, personal opinion, C, social media, D, gossips? The answer is A, customer surveys. Question number 26. Which one of the following is an ethical practice in distribution? A. Selling goods at a fair price, that is ethical. Providing quality goods, ethical. C. Hoarding goods to create scarcity. That one is unethical. D. Honest advertising. That one is ethical. So the answer is C. Hoarding goods to create scarcity. Number 27. Three of the following are advantages of entrepreneurial skill. Which one is not? A. Promoting innovation and creativity. Correct. It offers personal satisfaction and fulfillment. Correct. C. It promotes financial dependency. D. Promotes personal development. Correct. So the answer is C. It promotes financial dependency. That is, it promotes the answer would have been it promotes financial independence, not dependency. What is the main reason why people evaluate business ideas before starting? The main reason why people evaluate business ideas before starting. A. To gain profit? No. B. To know its practical or the practicality and profit? Yes. C. To avoid doing research? No. D. Avoids time wastage? No. So the answer is to know its practical and profit. That is and it's practical and profit. The way if it is practical or the amount or the profit that you're going to make from that business. Grade 7 learners, that is question number 9, were asked to mention factors to consider before setting financial goals. Who gave the incorrect answer? So A, we have an income level. B, correct time frame. C, Ashley, professionalism. D, Natalia, time frame. Who gave the correct answer? Now, factors to consider before setting financial goal. You should consider A, income level. B, the time frame. D, that is, they gave the one in B and D gave the same answer. So the answer is C, professionalism. That is what we should not consider before setting financial goals. Number 30. Which one of the following is the main reason for saving money in a bank or a circle? A, decreases spending? No. B, it helps meet future needs? Yes. C, avoid tax? D, prevent it from getting finished quickly. So the answer is B, it helps meet future needs. Section B has got 50 marks, and I will read question number 31. Two technical drawing skills, or the two types of technical drawing. Now, technical drawing, we have architectural drawing, and then we have the structural drawing, we have electrical drawing, and then we have the mechanical drawings, we have the blueprint, and so on and so forth. So in technical drawing, we have architectural drawing, structural drawing, electrical drawing, we have mechanical drawing, and the blueprint, the one that is used in construction. Number 31B, state 3 principles of freehand sketching. So the principles of freehand sketching, we have proportion, we have perspective, we have space, overlapping. Those are some of the characteristics of freehand sketching. Characteristics of oblique drawings. So most of the oblique drawings are drawn in 3D. The receding lines are drawn at an angle of 45 degrees. Oblique drawings normally focus on the front side. Also, oblique drawings are not realistic since you cannot see the front elevation and the end elevation, that is the front side and the end side at the same time. So in oblique drawing, we have two types of oblique. We have cabinet projection, and then we have cavalier projection. So in case it comes in your exams, you are going to get it. Number 32, A. Three materials. Name three materials that can be used in production. Now, materials that can be used in production, we have composite materials, we have ceramic materials, and then we have metallic materials and non-metallic materials. So those are some of the materials that are used in these are some of the materials that are used in production. So a non-governmental organization, that is question number 32B. Question number 32B says a non-governmental organization had a project to sensitize workers who use materials on the importance of using sustainable ways of using materials in production. List down 3 recommendable ways. Now, ways of using materials in a production unit. 1, we reduce the number of those materials to enable us to avoid wastage. Another one is reusing. Another one is recycling. So those are the sustainable ways of using materials in production. 1, we've said we have reducing. 2, we have reusing. Then we have recycling. Question number 32C. Outline the difference between composite materials and ceramic materials, giving one example in each. So composite materials are materials that are made. So the composite materials are materials that are made of 2 or more materials. For example, concrete. Concrete is made up of cement, sand, ballast, water. Yeah, that is the mixed ratio. We have cement, we have sand, we have ballast. Those aggregates that are used. So those are the composite materials. And then we have ceramic materials. These are the ones that are normally made of clay. So we say composite materials are the ceramic materials are made from clay that are exposed to heating. For example, a good example of a ceramic material is a porcelain pot. We have the earthenware, the stoneware, we have tiles. So those are some of the ceramic materials. Then the drone tools. The drone tools. As you can see, we have those drone tools there. So one is jack plane. This one is used in wood shaving. Then we have calipers. The second one is calipers. So the calipers are used in measuring the inner and outer diameter of the circular materials. And then we have the bench vise. So the bench vise is normally used to attach materials on table, especially wood, in woodwork. Number 33. Claudiel, a grade 8 learner, plans to save shilling 52,000 in 5 months to buy a tablet. He intends to save shilling 6,100 every month. Use the information to fill in Claudiel's financial goals. Now, the goal is to buy a tablet. The goal is to buy a tablet. Time frame, we have been given 5 months. The time frame is 5 months. Amount required, 52,000. The action plan, he intends to do what? To save shilling. So action plan is intends to save or saving shilling 6,100 every month. Question number 33P. B. State two characteristics of factors of production. Now, factors of production, we have land as a major factor, we have labor, we have entrepreneurship, which factor again? Land, labor, entrepreneurship, and capital. Those are the factors of production. Now, what are the characteristics of the factors of production? Characteristic number one is that they are unlimited. Another one is that these factors of production are also like resources. They are resources, so they are scarce. Another one is that they have monetary value. Outline two ethics in distribution of goods and services. Ethics: fair distribution of goods and services. Another one is that ethics in distribution of goods and services, fair distribution of goods and services. And then we have what we call transparency, and then we have equity in distribution. Channels of distribution. Question number 33D. List down two types of channels of distribution. We have one direct channel. Then two, we have indirect channel. Number 34. An entrepreneur bought a laptop for his personal use. He bought a laptop for his personal use to operate his daily activities. Fill in the chart below on classification of computers. Now, computers are classified into three. One, we have by functionality. Two, we have by size. And then three, we have by purpose. So by functionality, we have digital computers, we have analog computers, and then we have hybrid computers. So by functionality, there are three: analog, digital, and hybrid computers. By size, we have the mainframe computers, we have the mini computers, that is the 3M and then S. So the first M is mainframe, the second is mini computer, the third is microcomputer, and then the fourth is the S now, the super computer. Then by purpose, we have two. One is we have the general purpose computers, and then we have the special purpose computers. So that is the classification of computers. Number 34B. 4B. Name three examples of software he is likely to install in his tablet. So softwares, as I once said, is that we have two types of softwares. Type number one of software is we have what we call system software, and then we have the application software. Now, on the application software, most of them are these platforms that we normally use. The spreadsheets, we have the Microsoft Word, the PowerPoint, the Excel. So those are some of softwares we are going to install. Number 35. Write down three areas where official programming language is used. Now, official programming language is normally used in one, educational tools in education. That is educational tools. Another one is robotics and animations. In robotics and animations. Another one is it is normally used in game development. Another one is web development. Web development. Question number 36 says 3 advantages of fixed storage devices. So advantage number 1 of fixed storage devices is that they have got large storage. Most of the time they have what we call large storage. So sorry learners, before I left it was 36. Question number 36. State 3 advantages of fixed storage devices. So, and why I was saying that we have most of these fixed storage devices have got what we call large storage capacity. Another advantage of fixed storage devices is that they are non-volatile. Data cannot get lost easily. So advantage number 1 is that they have got what we call large storage capacity. 2 is that they are non-volatile. Number 3 is that they can store information for a very long time. Then number 4 is that information cannot get lost easily. So let us go to question number 37 as we wind up. 3 components of computer hardware. So computer hardware are the physical parts of a computer that are tangible. So we have 4 components to 5 components, and I want to list them here. We have the input devices, we have the output devices, we have the CPU, that is the central processing unit, and then we have the storage devices. Those are the 4 components of the computer hardware. Jerry, that is question number 38. Jerry's father planned to start a modern barber shop. State 4 factors he should determine the size of his shop. Now, the factor that will determine the size of his shop is the capital, that is the amount of money that he is going to allocate for that production unit, the barber shop. Another one is the number of employees or the number of workers. Given that the number of workers are going to be a larger number, the barber shop will be bigger enough to accommodate the number of workers. And then another one is the capital invested. I've said the capital invested. Another one is that the volume of output. Another one also, you can also say the number of customers. Yeah, the number of customers. Question number 39. Key 4 advantages of cash transactions. Question number 39. So advantages of cash transaction, number 1 is that it is simple and faster. It is simple and faster. Another one is that personal information is protected. Personal information is protected. Another one is that helps avoid additional charge. It helps avoid additional charge. It helps avoid additional charge. Number 5 and number 4, make it easier to budget. Make it easier to budget. So those are the 4 advantages of customer success. Question number 40 as we wind up, as I wish you success in your forthcoming exams. Define the term career pathway. So career pathway is a comprehensive program designed to help students explore and pursue careers within their specific areas. So you can also be asked the 3 pathways, 3 career pathways. You are going to talk about STEM, that is the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics pathway. And then we have the social sciences pathway, and then we have the arts and sports pathway. So when we meet again, we are going to talk about differences between technical and artistic drawing. We are going to see the various factors, the various tools for production. We are also going to know the type of lines that we used in construction. We have the center line, continuous line, ideal lines, and so on and so forth. Otherwise, I want to wish you the best. Don't forget to like and comment. Thank you very much. I wish you success, grade 9 learners, success in your pre-tech examination.